It's almost time for Thanksgiving. Now I'm bouncing in celebration of the big holiday. We're showing you how to make the most incredible tasting food ever for your big dinner. We called on Robert Ernie Adler, the head smoke master at Ernie Smokehouse. Great to see you again. You're one of our favorites here on the show.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Let's go. What are you doing tonight? You going to prep us here?
We're doing some prep and then some intro to your Thanksgiving day.
Okay.
So the first thing that you're going to do, this is a special apple brine smoked turkey. A lot of people are going to deep fry the turkeys. I'm actually going to deep fry mine.
Okay.
But a good thing to do, you don't want to inject it with an injector because where there's a hole, juice goes in. Juice comes out.
I got you.
Instead, go ahead and brine it. So pick up a food-grade paint bucket. These are sold at most Lowe's, etc. But it's got this sticker on it, so you know that plastic-wise, it's safe. It's not going to seep into your food.
Okay.
You can go ahead and put your turkey in here, clean it, put whatever brine mixture you want into that at least 24 hours ahead of time because you want that brine to really seep into the meat.
There's all kinds of different brine mixtures you can do? Or
you can do Cajun. Mine is an apple brine with some cloves and oranges, bay leaves, garlic. Okay. Just about anything that you can think of.
So can you actually look it up? And if you don't know how to brine, you just let's say you have done it before, and I've never done it before, and I wanted to do it. I just like look it up.
Pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone. Call you. Okay.
704-577-1777.
Okay, we're gonna put that number up a little bit later too. So yeah, just give Ernie a call. He'll let you know what you can do. Okay.
So start off with that. Now, as we move on to Thanksgiving morning, we always like to sleep in, watch the parade, right?
Yes.
My family has a tradition of drinking some hot spice cider. So just take some apple cider, that goes in a pot with a cinnamon stick, a little bit of cloves, a lemon.
Okay.
The nice thing is that gets your house smelling like Thanksgiving because we have those
great
awesome
in here,
small
in the kitchen,
fall flavors.
Yes.
So here you go. Now, if you want to start off with the adult beverage, you can go with some amber rum.
Okay.
Throw in a shot of that. That's a good way to start the day, especially if you're not driving. But even if you are, just a great way to start Thanksgiving morning.
It's very tasty. Yeah, very tasty. Good fall flavors in there, if you will. So that's good.
So now we're on to Thanksgiving Day. Smoking your turkey. Not everybody has a smoker or a charcoal grill.
Right.
You can still smoke on a gas grill.
Okay.
Even if your grill does not have a smoker attachment, just get yourself a cast iron pan. You're going to light some charcoals, which we can't do that in here, but once they're white hot, put this pan right on your grate. Put your wood chunks on top. Now, there really is a difference in wood and the flavor that it imparts. For example, turkey, I like apple wood, I like cherry wood, orange wood.
Right.
Pecan is going to give it a nutty flavor. Hickory's going to give it a heavier, smokier flavor.
Okay.
Mesquite's good on beef.
Okay.
So
any wood will work. It just depends on what your flavor profile is.
Exactly. Okay? But this way now, if you don't have that smoker, you can smoke your turkey. Personally, I find that poultry absorbs a lot of smoke. So I'll only smoke turkeys for about an hour and then pull that wood off and then just let it cook the rest of the way. And you're going to cook it just like a regular turkey in the oven.
And it's already gotten in there, the flavors. Okay.
And if you think about it, this really is the traditional way to eat turkey because a couple hundred years ago, Pilgrims, Native Americans, did they have a nice wolf oven?
No, of course not. Yeah.
They had hot open coals, which is otherwise known as barbecue.
Right.
So,
and I heard their stuff was delicious back then.
Yeah, that's a little before my time.
No, me too. Me too.
Now, we're going to start off something, and in the next segment, we'll go ahead and eat it. But next morning, when we've got leftovers, we always love the cold stuffing and the turkey. But instead now, we are going to make stuffing waffles.
Wait, so wait a minute. So this is stuffing that's left over from the day before?
Yep.
Cooked or non-cooked?
No, it's already cooked.
Oh, it's already cooked.
So instead of eating that cold stuffing sandwich, which I've always done.
Nobody likes that, really. Some people do, I guess.
It's a lazy way to eat it. I always did. Yeah. I made a sandwich out of it. We're just going to put that in our waffle maker.
What?
That's going to take about 7 minutes or so, and we'll eat that in the next segment.
Okay.
Cranberry sauce. You don't want to buy it out of a can.
Waffles out of the stuffing?
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. Okay.
Well, you're going to have to come back and eat it.
All right, all right.
So the next thing, the cranberry sauce. Okay, you can buy it in a can.
Right.
Or you can make it. Literally the easiest thing you're ever going to make.
It's cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce.
Okay.
The cranberries, they're pretty hard. You can't eat these on their own, but you'll put that in a pot, a cup of water per bag, a cup of sugar. Now, I'll substitute some orange juice for some of the water, give it a little bit of a citrusy flavor. Okay, right. I'll also add a little bit of Cointreau or any kind of liqueur that you might want. Just like the rum, you want to infuse those flavors into that food. You can make that morning. You'll see it's already starting to gel up.
Right, yes.
So nice and easy. Again, just some prep that you can do that morning, and then you're ready to roll.
Right. And some people like the cranberry sauce is a little bit more of a liquidy kind of feel to it instead of the gelatin that you people sometimes
Exactly.
get in the can. So, and this is better, right?
This is better.
Okay, all right.
Absolutely. Now, a couple other things to think about as you're prepping your food. Later on, when you're going to make your gravy,
Right.
This is a separator. So the pan drippings are the most flavorful part, right? But there's all that turkey fat in there. So once you pour your drippings in here, oil and water don't mix, right?
Right, yes.
Turkey fat and water aren't going to mix.
No.
So that turkey fat is going to rise to the surface, and we'll see that level right in here. Now I can just pour out my actual delicious pan drippings
okay.
and leave the fat out of that.
Okay.
So you'll want to go ahead and make
that's
your own
an excellent
gravy.
tip, yeah.
That'll just go in a pot
Okay.
with a little bit more chicken stock. You can add a little bit more seasoning if you want, some cornstarch. Whisk that in, that'll thicken up, and then you're good to go.
So now you're prepped and you're ready for the turkey and everything else, right?
We're prepped and ready to go.
Okay, we're going to get to that because you're coming back, right, with another
coming
recipe a little later in the show. But first, we want to give you the information for Ernie's Smokehouse. You can contact Ernie by logging on to erniesbarbecue.com. The number to call is 704-577-1777. As you mentioned before, the email address is ernie@erniesbarbecue.com. It's good to have you here with us, and you're going to be sticking around, coming back in just a few minutes. Brigitta's going to be
we'll
with
have
you
the
at
main
time.
thing, the big turkey.
She always gets the main thing. She always arranges what
You
she
gotta
gets
work
the-
on that one.
She's a closer. Let's get back over to Brigitta. We'll see you in a little bit.
Haters